Okay, good afternoon. I'm Valerie Milano. I'm the senior editor of the Hollywood Times, and I want to welcome our beautiful filmmaker here, Irina. I'm going to let her go ahead and introduce herself.
I'm Irina Maleeva, and I have the film Sunny's Closet. I'm the executive producer, and I'm the lead actress in it. It's a short film.
Yeah, yeah. It's a very interesting film with a lot of funny that is infused into it. Um, the non-binary and a drag queen
Yeah,
characters, and they're humorous. They're without being disrespectful of the two characters' gender identity, and it's nicely done. This story is wonderful in its variety of cliche characters. The pimp and the drag queen secretary, and even the non binary streetwalker.
yeah.
Funny to be sure, but you manage to make them human and you respect their gender identity of the two secretaries, and even the pimp comes off as quite human. How did you come up with this story?
Well, Carlisle King, who is the director, she really wrote the story, but it was because for a long time we wanted to do something. I did Sunset Boulevard on stage. And she had this idea, we were in the Beverly Hills Playhouse. She had this idea that I have a lot of comedy in me. And she thought, because I've done a lot of big films in my young career, and she thought of that Sunset Boulevard meets The Blind Side. So, so that was kind of her idea. And of course, it was between me and her, and a lot of it has some of my characters. So this lady is, she has been a big star, and she has all the awards but one, the Oscar, she doesn't have. Otherwise, she would have been an EGOT. But anyway, so all of that, and her life at a certain point is such that she has had marriages and now she's alone, but she has a QVC show, which is really fun. And so one day she's sad and so on, and she goes driving, and that's where she meets on the street Leo, who is this incredible young character. And she meets them, and the pimp, of course. And they're all very good actors. I mean, Ski, who plays the pimp, and then the secretary, who's played by Mitch Hara. We were all in the same theater in the Beverly Hills Playhouse. So we knew each other and loved working with each other. And all of us have this comedy thing in us. So it was really fun. And she kept writing the story. So at the end, what actually we want to do out of it is to make it like a series, because Sunny becomes a little bit like Robin Hood of Los Angeles. She she starts saving more people. They call her, she goes, they say the ending of the film is she gets a phone call. There's a blind homeless on the street with a dog. And she goes, Sunny to the rescue. So that's kind of, the
Yeah,
story. And it's interesting because the characters all really have their own lives.
yeah.
The
Well,
others.
you were just 15 years old when Federico Fellini discovered you, but you were
Yeah.
already a seasoned performer by then, weren't you?
Yes.
Can you talk
Yes.
about that a little bit?
Yes. I was a child actress. My mother was a famous actress in Eastern Europe. So I was basically, I was on the radio, the television. And in Italy, I studied. So when I was there, I was in the theater in a play, and Giulietta Mazzina came to see me. Giulietta Mazzina, the wife of Federico. And when she saw me, I had this other crazy part, and I was singing with very high voice. And so she said, "Oh, well, I have to bring you to Federico," and that's what happened. she brought me, and he was doing at that moment Satyricon. So I was in Satyricon, then I was in Roma, I was in, here they call it Three Steps in the Delirium with Terence Stamp, the film that Fellini did. And so, yeah, basically that's how I started in Rome.
And over the course of your career, you have worked with an impressive list of stars, among them Orson Welles. Your co-stars in this film are lesser known, but are perfect for this story. How did you cast this film from among, friends, or were there actors that were new to you?
No, the film with Orson Welles was through my agent. I was speaking English even when I was in Italy. And Orson Welles wanted somebody to play his daughter in The Merchant of Venice, to play Jessica. And I was on that age, I guess. I must have been 17 or 18. And so I auditioned among 100 other actresses, young girls, and I got the part. And it was filmed in Asolo, which is near Venice, in the house of Leonora Duse, the great Italian actress from the past. It was filmed all there. And it was incredible. I mean, Orson Welles was like my real father, a funny man who liked to eat a lot, drink a lot. And really, I learned a lot from him. So that was great experience.
Very interesting. And then this film, Sonny's Closet. Talk about the casting and the actors in this film. Were they friends of yours, or
We were
yeah?
all in the, well, Mitch Hara was in the Beverly Hills Playhouse.
Yes.
And,
We were talking about them earlier. So the majority of the actors were from the Beverly Hills Playhouse.
and
Yes.
Carlisle, Carlisle King, who is the writer and director, she was also there.
Okay.
Oh, and Ski Carr, who plays the pimp, he was there. And then who plays my maid, she's a beautiful actress also from the theater. Dawn Marie. Dawn Marie, she has two other names. I have to say the right name. Okay. Dawn Marie Ferrara. She's beautiful, so she plays my kind of confidant and so on in the film. So and the only one we really cast was Leo, because we had to cast a person that really was this kind of person, that how to say, I don't even know how to say it, but you said it before, who was both, a girl and a guy, and a beautiful person and a very good actor. And I dearly loved him. I really loved her, loved them.
Non-binary, yeah, just the two, the gender, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's so great that so these actors that you knew from the Playhouse, you just kept in touch and now you've worked together. That's wonderful. Thank you for
Yeah.
that. The concept of a TV show within the short film is clever.
Yeah.
Sunny has a certain Sunset Boulevard, quality to her.
Yeah.
The aging actress longing for a return to her heyday.
Yeah.
But Sunny seems to be more than that. And her devotion to animal conservation sets her apart. Is this something you are invested in personally, animal conservation? I know before we got on camera here, we were talking about that a little bit.
Oh,
So,
I'm full-time invested in that. Actually, I have a whole herd of baby elephants in Nairobi.
love it.
And David Eldridge is the name of the nursery. They save the baby elephants which have remained without a mother. And they go with helicopters, they get them, and then they bring them to the nursery. And I was in the nursery and I saw the first baby elephants that I got. So by now I have a little herd there. I have like 15 baby elephants
Oh,
that
that's
I
so
support.
interesting.
Yeah, oh, they're the sweetest thing on earth. And of course, they need a lot of support because they need special milk that they get from England and they bring to these babies, elephants. And the keepers, it's an incredible story. I'm very, very, how to say, really devoted to that. And of course, here I'm devoted to the USPCA and, the cats, the dogs, the birds.
Lovely. Good
Horses.
for
I love
you.
horses too a lot. So
Yeah.
animals and children are my thing.
Well,
And
I
I love
appreciate
the
you.
wild.
That's so wonderful. I love to hear these stories. And I hope that we can meet at the La Film Festival. And I'm glad that you took the time today with the Hollywood Times. Today is our website. And how can our viewers and our readers find you and your film? And what else are you going to be working on?
Okay, well, I have my website where I have a lot of different things from my musical shows. I have my CD. My last musical show was Illusions, and so is my CD,
Okay.
Illusions. And I did it with the same composer with whom I did the CD. She wrote the song which is in the movie, Sunny's Closet.
Oh,
Michele
good.
Brourman and Amanda McBroom wrote the lyrics for
Wonderful.
for Sunny's Closet song.
Yes.
So I love working with them. Uh, so they could see me, okay, on my website, which is irinamaleeva.com. Also, I have a Vimeo on my name, and we have all little clips that we created for Sunny's Closet. It's Sunny going to the Emmys, Sunny going to the Tony Awards, and so on, which are really funny. They could be seen all on YouTube. And Irina
Good.
Maleeva as Sunny's Closet. And so, yes, they could be seen almost everywhere, all of these things.
Good. Well, we will send you our article with our review and part of this clip of our interview today. And again, thank you for your time. Our YouTube channel is the Hollywood Times Official.
Yeah.
So thank you again, Irina. And we'll be seeing each other soon at the film festival.
Well, thank you very much. It was
Okay.
lovely being with you, and I definitely will see you next Thursday when we start.
Wonderful.
You.
Thanks again. Have a
Thank
great rest of your day.
you
Bye bye.
too.